Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable High Commissioner of Pakistan, His Excellency Babar Amin, Honorable Philip Ruddock, Honorable Lee Ryan, Honorable Linda Waltz, Honorable Shaukat Muslimani, Dr. Ali Sarfraz, distinguished guests. First of all, I thank Kashmir Council of Australia for organizing this event to commemorate the Black Day, the Kashmir Black Day 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, just to set the background for today's speeches by the distinguished guests, let me briefly share with you why October 27th is observed as a Black Day for Kashmir. When India and Pakistan became independent in August 1947, the principle laid down in the partition plan was that the princely states would be given the choice to accede either to Pakistan or India on the basis of their geography and demography. Being a Muslim majority state with 87% Muslim population, Kashmir's accession to Pakistan was but natural. However, on 27th October 1947, the ruler of Jammu and Kashmir, Maharaja Hari Singh, in violation of the principles of the partition plan, acceded to India through an improper and illegal instrument of accession. The neutral researchers even contradict the existence of such a document. On the same day, Indian forces entered Srinagar and occupied the valley. The people of Kashmir rejected the illegal Indian occupation and a fighting erupted. India took the matter to the United Nations Security Council. Through the resolutions passed on August 13, 1948 and January 5, 1949, the UN Security Council invalidated the Indian invasion in occupied Kashmir and approved a ceasefire, demilitarization of the state, and a free and impartial plebiscite to be conducted under the supervision of the world body. While the plebiscite has remained an unfulfilled promise for more than, Kashmir has been gradually deteriorating into a human rights catastrophe. In order to muzzle the voice of Kashmiris, India maintains nearly 1 million troops in Jammu and Kashmir. Extrajudicial killings are rampant. The death toll runs in hundreds of thousands now. Rape is regularly used by the troops as a weapon to punish and humiliate the communities. On the other hand, under the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, the troops enjoy an absolute immunity from human rights abuses as gory as killing a Kashmiri old man and placing his 3-year-old grandson on his bullet-ridden body for photo shoot. On 5th August 2019, India abrogated the Article 370 of its own constitution to strip the Indian occupied Kashmir of its special status within the Indian constitution itself. The move has been followed by a curfew, lockdown, and a communication blockade, which has converted the beautiful valley into a prison with more than 8 million inmates. Yep. Meanwhile, under another move, the demographic structure of Indian occupied Kashmir is being changed by issuing Kashmiri domiciles to the outsiders. It is in this backdrop that the Kashmiris commemorate 27th October every year as the Black Day. On this day, the Kashmiris appeal to the conscience of the civilized world to play its role in ensuring their right to self-determination and safeguarding them from the grave human rights abuses.